Hi everyone, we are LaChiMoLaLa,
LaChiMoLaLa.
and we are back with another Flashback Friday for BTS. Woo!
Yay!
This time we are doing part 2 of all the Wings preview films. So this is 4 through 7. So RM, and then Suga, RM, then J-Hope, and then who's the last one? Jin, of course. Jin. Can't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Can't forget.
Cannot.
I really loved the first ones of these. I thought they were so pretty, so I'm really excited and looking forward to these ones.
Yeah, we saw the I can never say this right. Okay, the younger line.
That's what I call it too.
Yeah.
You could spell it probably, but you can't
yeah.
pronounce it. I'm the same.
No.
Yeah, we saw all the younger line. So this is rap line plus Jin. Woo-woo.
Yeah. Woo-woo.
Because as we all know, Jin cannot be in the rap line.
I mean, he rapped pretty good at Sawuzu. Poppin', 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 poppin'.
It's fine. We like where you are, Jin. All right, so the first one is number 4, First Love, which is the Suga solo track. And we talked a little bit before about how Wings is when they first kind of break it up a little bit, which I think is so ingenious and clever, and then gives everyone a chance for like space while you're performing.
Yeah.
For a break. That's why the shows they've been doing, Permission to Dance Tour, is so crazy because they're all in every single song. Like you never get a break. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But I really like when they have their solo moments. So the first one is First Love. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. I love me some Suga.
There are numerous ways in which God can make us lonely and lead us back to ourselves. This was the way he dealt with me at that time.
Oh, I love RM, the narrator.
I do too. He sounds a little scary though because of how slow he's talking.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say sexy,
creeped out.
but okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. Only Suga breaks into a music store.
Yeah, right?
So cute.
Whistling.
Oh, it's a really cool effect.
Whoa.
Thanks. Yeah, we need to know what these say. Wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh. What?
Whoa. Really love that button. It's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Well, well, there's a lot going on there. I've got to say, I do feel like the car and the fire and the building kind of gives me shades of August D.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of an acknowledgement of his alter ego.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that car looks very similar to the cars in his August D video.
Yeah, and there's like a car on fire in every one. So like, yeah, it just really gave me those vibes. And then I really love the part where he was out in the street and it seemed like it was on both sides. It was like an MC Escher thing. It was on
Yeah.
the top, on the bottom. This was a lot more surreal, I felt
Yeah.
like, than some of the other ones. Very
Yeah.
much conceptual.
Yeah. I this is like pretty much like a precursor to like Blood, Sweat, and Tears, right? Because of him in the organ. So that's like the first thought I had in my mind. You know, it's like, oh, Suga's like at the piano again, you know, but he's gonna play organ in Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But yeah, but I always feel like he's at a piano, you know.
So why is the piano on fire?
I don't know. It's like someone gonna take it away from him.
Maybe. He doesn't get it in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, does he? Dun dun dun!
Oh my god!
Piano twist. No, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But you're right. I did, you know, for a piano to be burning, especially for Suga, it seems very, you know, that's part of who he is, especially at this point. I really like this. I would have no idea what this meant. The little things we're getting now is only because we know them, like only because we are literally going through their catalog bit by bit.
Yeah.
But if you just saw this, imagine like knowing nothing about them and seeing this, you'd be like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm interested.
Yeah.
You know,
it like already like watching all 4 concepts, you know, or 4 teasers, like they all are like, they're all dark, you know, like that's the one thing in common, you know, like it's,
which is funny because I feel like I usually put them on because I want to feel happier. But I mean, a lot of their songs, the themes are dark.
Yeah.
You can just still dance to them and sing in the car.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. Well, I really, really like this one. This one was super cool for me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very Suga, you know, like
it makes me wonder how much each of them had as a say in their own preview.
Yeah. And I'm sure
I hope they got to collaborate.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope so too.
Yay. Okay. Should we move on to the next one?
Yes.
All right, so the next one is going to be number 5, Reflection. So this should be our fearless leader, RM.
RM.
This is actually one of my favorite RM songs. Maybe my actual favorite. And it's very simple, but I just think it's amazing. So the simplest things are the hardest to do, right? In everything. Cooking, art, dance, writing. This is no exception.
All right.
All right. You ready for this one?
Oh, yes.
All right, here we go.
Bring it on.
I still miss that logo.
Yeah.
The other realm, however, overlapping half our house, was completely different. A loud mixture of horrendous, intriguing, frightful, mysterious things, including slaughterhouses and prisons, junkyards and screeching fishwives, calving cows, horses sinking to their death, tales of robberies, murders, and suicides.
Yowzers.
Oh my goodness, that was like a lot.
Oh.
What? It's that bird again from Jungkook's teaser.
Yeah.
my goodness. Ooh.
Oh my.
Oh.
Whoa.
So this is really interesting because all the teasers are all intertwined because I forgot to mention with Suga's, we saw like a bathtub overflowing with water, right? And that
Yeah.
was also in
Jimin.
Jimin.
Mhm.
And then you see that Raven Crow, I don't know, Blackbird,
Yeah.
that was from JK's teaser. So
And the broken glass, I feel like, is that also, I feel like there was broken glass in something else. I can't think right now. But yes, it's interesting. The
yeah.
way they're entwined is very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like their nightmares overlap. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Ah, my goodness.
So
Like,
good. Oh my gosh. Again, another super conceptual, very interesting I don't know, just preview. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what does it tell us about what's gonna happen?
yeah.
I mean that song is very dark, and I do think it's no coincidence that RM wrote a song where he literally says, I wish I could love myself, and then the next era wrote Love Yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
like in transition in this period.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through some stuff and figuring out like what he wants to be, I feel like.
Yeah.
So this and Mono, his first mixtape, I feel like are very dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, something good happens and everything kind of just opens up and it changes.
Yeah.
So I really love this song. I love how they put how much of it at the end. They put a lot of it, a lot more than anyone else has had. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing that like you hear more of like his song versus everyone else where it's like JK's, for example, was just like felt like an echo, like
Yeah.
part of his song.
Did we hear any of Sugar's? I don't think so.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to make that choice here, which I really loved. I also love the idea of the phone booth that's locked up is very cool.
Yeah.
All the implications and all the stuff in there, like that's the thing. It feels like every frame, nothing's wasted.
Yeah.
Everything has its place and everything has a meaning. I'm sure somebody has written their master's thesis on these already.
Yeah.
Or if they haven't, they
to.
should.
Yeah.
Come on, PhD in popular culture, you could do this.
I'm sure it's already been done.
But yeah, I really, really like this one. Even though this isn't how I think of RM, like getting a tattoo and being moody and whatever. Like, I don't picture him that way, honestly. I picture him with deep thoughts, but not like sad.
But
so it's an interesting period.
Yeah, so that could be like what you said, right? Like he's going through something dark. And so like maybe that's like his alter ego,
Yeah. So it's kind of cool because it's a very different side of him, I feel like, this era.
Yeah. And I felt like, the whole phone booth like ringing and stuff like that, like calling to him, but he couldn't reach, like it's just like
it's right there. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can't get it. You can't have it.
Yeah.
And who hasn't felt like that in their life at least once? So it's very relatable.
Yeah. Very relatable.
Apparently it happens to everyone, even RM.
Yeah. Unavoidable. Inevitable.
Yeah. No, this was a really good one. I really like this one. Let's try the next one, which is number 6. So this is J-Hope.
Yay. Hope.
And I really love the song Mama. I'm a big fan of this one. This one's a definite like enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Summer bop jam.
Yeah, this is actually dedicated to his mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like really sweet. Yeah. I
right.
This song.
Go figure. J-Hope's family's the cutest.
Mm-hmm.
So cute. All right. Yeah. Should we check this out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
With a face that resembled her son's, timeless, ageless, and full of inner strength, the beautiful woman smiled with dignity. Her gaze was fulfillment, her greeting a homecoming. Silently, I stretched my hands out to her.
Oh.
That's pretty.
Is he in a psychiatric ward?
Yes, I think so. Oh,
Whoa!
crazy.
Is that candy corn?
No,
Oh!
pills. Psychiatric pills.
No!
Wishful thinking.
I need more of my glasses.
Oh. 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 Just gotta chill. That's some good ASMR.
Mm-hmm. Uh.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, so we see some intertwinement again. That picture was from Jimin's teaser as well with the trees and stuff like that. Um and then the Snicker bar. I don't know if you heard this. Like, I don't know how much is true. Army, please correct me. But like, I think there is something relatable to him in regards to a Snickers bar. I think he was like left, like he was as a kid or something like that, eating a Snickers bar or something like that.
Oh, wow.
I need to look this up in more detail, but
Fact check.
I know I need to fact check it, but
But there's a connection that he's talked about in public.
yeah. So in regards to like eating a Snickers
Interesting.
bar, and then going back to there was a bunch of Snicker bars in Fake Love, right? Was it Fake
Yeah.
Love?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
precursor.
I love the idea that the room looks one way before he takes the pill and another way after. But yeah, it's very. I just gotten done saying how fun this song was, and then this happened. And this was pretty dark.
Yeah, they're going with a whole dark theme because, like, first off, he's in a psychiatric ward, you know, and then second, they pretty much want to drug him with a bunch of pills. I'm sorry, I thought it was candy corn.
You totally did, and I was like, "What? No!" I forgot you weren't wearing your glasses.
I was not.
You just forgot to put them on.
Yeah, I didn't think I need them.
You did.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Kids, those are not candy corn.
Those are not candy corn. Do not eat them like candy corn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting too. I've always wondered why, like, some of these motifs, you know, kind of followed them from this era.
Yeah.
Like Jimin in the tub, or even the padded floor kind of looked like a bed. I feel like we see J-Hope on a bed a lot, usually when he's like on drugs or in a hospital or something like that. I don't know. It's very interesting how I feel like these motifs come up again and again and again, not just here, but like further down the line. It's very interesting. I just wonder, like, was that a plan? Was that just something that worked out?
Yeah. I'm sure
I
this
don't know.
was
It's
all planned.
fascinating.
I'm sure
Yeah.
this was all planned.
Right. They've got like 3 file cabinets like J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Just full of like how
They ha-
everything intersects.
they have all their concepts down for the next 25 years.
Right.
So
It's probably where all the interns work.
yeah, exactly.
But I really like this one. I thought it was cool. I love that painting at the end. I almost wonder if the signature's so big, I feel like we're supposed to be able to read it. I wonder
Yeah.
if it's J-Hope.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
And they played a lot of his song, which I thought was nice.
Yeah.
Because it's so good.
I know, it is really good.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, it is a really happy song. It's funny. It's I wouldn't say funny, but it's interesting how, you know, they could turn like a song that could be like so happy, like a happy vibe, into like kind of like something dark in the teaser, you know? It's so good.
Yeah, super good. Oh, all right.
All right.
So then let's see. Number 7 is going to be our oldest and dearest, Jen.
Jen.
This is for Awake. Woo-woo. I come back to like these songs on You'll Never Walk Alone like again and again and again because I think they're so good. A lot of these solo songs are very underestimated, and I think Awake is one of those.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the love that some of his other ones do, like Moon and what have you, but this one's so good.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The bird fights its way out of the egg. The egg is the world. Who would be born must first destroy a world. The bird flies to God. That God's name is Abraxas.
Oh.
So fancy.
Yeah. I feel like we're seeing an apple somewhere too.
Wow. Scary,
Right?
frightening.
Right? What is happening?
Oh, here's fire.
Yep.
Doesn't Suga sit on the bed with fire in
Yep.
the last era?
This music is so sad.
It's interesting. All his music is very formal.
Yeah.
Bird.
Whoa.
Wow.
믿는 게 아냐 버텨보는 거야 할 수 있는 게 다 이것뿐이라서
So beautiful.
울고 싶어 더 꿈꾸고 싶어 그래도 말야 떠날 때가 됐는걸 Yeah, it's my truth 온통 사초투성이겠지. But it's my way. It's my way. 그래도 발버둥 치고 싶어. Maybe I can never fly. 저기 저 꽃잎들처럼 내게 단 것처럼 안 돼. Maybe I can touch the sky. 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어. 달려보고 싶어. 조금 더.
Wow, he's getting a lot of song. Ooh.
Wow.
I love how different all those are.
Okay, so he was his teaser was the least darkest of them all.
Yeah.
I felt.
Even though they were still like, still seems like he's doped up in a psych ward a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like in the beginning, but like I felt like towards the end, like he
This
found
feels
freedom.
more hopeful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is interesting, like the Polaroids, like there was only 6 of them.
Yeah, and one of them was his apple.
Yeah.
I saw J-Hope's painting, but the
Yeah.
other ones, I couldn't be 100% sure they were from the other guys' teasers.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a piano, but it was
Yeah.
just a piano,
So that's Suga. That's Suga's.
So yeah, why were there only 6? Unless the apple wasn't him and it was someone else.
Yeah, because we have the bird, which represents JK's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot. I mean, there's a lot there. I'm sure we're missing a ton of it.
Mhm.
But even there's just layer upon layer. And I'm going to say something. I'm going to go on record right here. The bowl cut that Jin has here is the only acceptable bowl cut. It is styled. It is shorter in certain places. It is beautiful.
I love it on him. I'm not gonna lie. Like everything is.
And I hate bowl cuts. You and I always talk about how we hate them.
We do. We're not a
I like a little
fan.
style. I just like
Yeah.
it back a little. But
Mhm.
this, I mean, it was styled.
Perfection.
It was perfection.
Perfection.
Yeah, perfection.
Perfection. Yeah. I mean, teach their own about bowl cuts, but not my style. Like
No.
I don't
Probably
think it's-
trauma from my mom doing that to me as a child.
Yeah,
But
same
no,
here.
that is an
Yeah.
actual no.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like
this was
yeah.
gorgeous, and I loved how they kept him in something really light. The wardrobe and stylist people there are really smart with Jin, but I do think the thing they rely on is the same thing that gets them in trouble sometimes. They just need stuff to just like flow off his ginormous shoulders, right? If they just get the right kind of material, his shoulders will do all the work.
Yeah, it's true.
It has to be slightly large, but not oversized. So it's like a delicate balance, but I feel like this is one of those perfect outfits. Jin is definitely a less is more.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
doesn't need anything fancy.
Yeah.
Put him in a white linen shirt and some joggers. Good. Good to go. Done. I did think it was interesting. It's funny for me, a lot of what I was getting was flashbacks from Film Out. from Jin's part there was, you know, the table with the candelabra and the Polaroid camera and the like being able to almost traverse worlds. It was very weird. I was wondering, I was like, whoa, was this intentional? I mean, obviously this came first, but
Yeah.
it very much reminded me of him in Film Out, which is very, very weird.
Well,
But like you said, everything's connected. Everything
Yeah.
comes full circle in the B universe.
yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that for a second, you know? Like, I actually didn't think about that, to be honest.
I'm
So,
telling you, rewatch it. Rewatch Film
Yeah.
Out, and you'll be like, huh.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
Like the moment you mentioned it, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
And
I never thought about that.
I love tapping on the mirror and having it ripple. I love that effect. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned during the video, we were like, "Oh, this is fancy." He's like very like he's sitting at a long table. There's silver. It's, you know, the music, the flowers, but it's also all so kind of like, it reminds me of like Miss Havisham and Great Expectations, or like a mortuary. It's all dark wood and heavy silver and
Mm-hmm.
white lilies, and it does seem more like a trap than something you'd enjoy.
Yeah.
So very interesting. I love the pull back down the hallway. Gave a great feeling of escape.
Yeah, exactly.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Very different. Very, very different from the one we just saw.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I felt like all the teasers were pretty dark. His started off pretty dark too, but like you said, I felt like it ended with him, but being very, very hopeful, like, or it was like some sort of
Maybe that
escape.
explains why they put it at the end, because I was like, Jin's never the last one. Why is he the last one?
Yeah. And so, and it went well with his music, you know, so.
And that song is hopeful. It's, you know, it's sad, but it's only, you can't go forward unless you recognize what you did wrong.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Nobody likes to do that. I don't
Yeah.
like to do that.
Yeah.
That's the only way to move forward sometimes. And I love the way that song sweeps and soars actually does remind me of Birds Flying. So there's an interesting parallel there. Maybe there's like a visual, you know, sonic parallel somehow.
Yeah.
Because JK's song also makes me think of a bird flying, because it swoops and soars, and
Yep.
it's a lot of, you know, fancy vocal line. Love it.
Love it too. Love it too. Oh wow, we got through all 7 teasers.
You know, wow, I can't imagine watching this in real time and being like, what will they do? This feels so epic.
Yeah.
You know, the best thing about BTS is they are never satisfied. They always up their game. So
They do.
I'm very excited to get into these videos because I know we both love a lot of them. So it's going to be so good.
Yes. You know what? This is the era. This is the era where this is the era where it became an army. So
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So yes. I can't wait.
Yeah, so next week we'll be watching Boy Meets Evil comeback trailer.
So good.
Iconic. I feel
Iconic.
like. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll watch that and go from
We
there.
don't get a lot of solo J-Hope flex before this. Like, this is like the beginning of J-Hope being like, yo, I don't need anyone else. A flex. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep.
Hooray.
Yay! All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching all of these trailers with us. It was super fun and very interesting. And if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
And we will see you guys next week for more Flashback Friday with BTS.
안녕.